Returning to my Coin Lady channel, I am pleased to see you again. We will discuss XRP. Several other things are also going on, and we will discuss them. So, this is why XRP's price is meaningless. Recorded, naturally. You know, I always said that institutional investors, for example, aren't going to be concerned with the price of XRP, even when XRP reaches much greater levels in the future. They'll put it to good use for its intended purpose. You will eventually amass a substantial fortune from your XRP holdings if you choose to ignore market fluctuations and simply relax. They claim that a lot of people see XRP as a foundational asset that can be used for investments and international transactions in the future. Furthermore, it is entirely reasonable to be optimistic about XRP's future value increase when compared to other cryptocurrencies, given its relatively stable price level, which allows us to weather price shocks like the one it experienced in 2018. Therefore, they will still be content to hold on to their XRP even if its value increases. Nevertheless, they will not be in a hurry to sell it. They're going to use it every day, but for now, everyone's focused on how much XRP will cost. As for MiCA, when it's fully implemented in the EU in December 2024 or 2025, almost everyone will have to undergo Know Your Customer, KYC, or Know Your Business, KYB, procedures. This means that all those anonymous meme coin makers or blockchain companies will have to prove that their coin has practical use and how they intend to make money. Some have speculated that this is where the majority of meme coins will be traded for real utility coins, such as XRP. Know Your Customer, or KYC. Understand your industry. In the United States, as in MiCA, you will need to demonstrate how your cryptocurrency firm intends to generate revenue, else, you can forget about ever getting your venture off the ground. Weekly deposit outflow at US banks hits record lows not seen since SVB crisis. So, despite the $69 billion in withdrawals, no one seems to notice an issue at the banks. They would have you believe otherwise. Breaking news: unrealized losses at US banks have surged to 7 times the levels seen during the financial crisis of 2008. As I mentioned before, this time around, things will be considerably worse, and everyone is aware that bank consolidation is imminent. Now that we know banks may experience a liquidity crisis, here's the rub: Bank of America is saying goodbye to these dollar bills. That means they won't take any money that shows signs of wear and tear, such tears, scratches, or fading from age or moisture. In a variety of retail locations, including banks and ATMs. As a result of the new regulations, consumers should thoroughly examine their currency before trying to use it for any transactions. The bank will no longer accept dry-rotted money, so save it under your mattress if you must. The bank is gradually eliminating all cash. In my opinion, that is the direction this is going. The headlines corroborate Whitney Webb's claims, you know. Russia is moving forward at full speed, like bricks moving forward at full speed, in response to the current global events. A new financial system is undoubtedly in the works, and I believe the United States is even collaborating with the BRICS on it. The United States of America will not be left behind, I assure you. There will, however, soon be a digital currency. As all eyes were directed towards that location. Has everyone noticed that the DID amendment was passed? We must insert this. The XRP ledger's decentralized ID is consistent with this. Everyone hates the concept of a digital ID, but the first remark says the DID is even more evil and controlling than people think. No one wants it, but it's essential for getting things done. There will be no obvious notice before the reset occurs once the new system arrives. The exact date of the reset is something they would not divulge to you. It will strike at the most inopportune times. This proposal will remain unannounced by the G20. Big banks won't warn their clients, only the wealthy and powerful will know about the reset, and they'll be in a prime position to profit from it. Nonetheless, as we will see below, gold is going to play a pivotal part in the planned financial system reset, and it appears that Bank of America is leaking signals about it. Sure, that's been planned all along. Even the terminology used to explain the worth of gold by Bank of America is identical to that used in the paper. gold will provide shelter from the impending changes. This is the rationale behind the hoarding of gold by central banks and the backing of the BRICS unit currency by it. Remain focused on the overall goal. They intend for everyone to remain in the dark about this, since that is their goal. Just like Bitcoin, gold is poised to undergo a revaluation, and everyone is focusing on it since that's what the news outlets are reporting. Sailing is what the sailors are trying to do. It's the one that BlackRock is marketing. It is their intention for you to fixate on the diversion. On the other hand, you can avoid disruption by keeping XRP. Because, like all these did, since gold is the standard backing for currencies, XRP will facilitate the transfer of that value from one nation to another. At 50 cents or so, it will not be sitting. The current worth is nothing compared to what it will be later on. Additionally, I anticipate that it will occur just prior to the reset. The massive rebalancing of the economy is happening, that much is true. Pay attention to their speech patterns. All emerging economies, including China's, have been involved in discussions about new laws, not only those inside the developed economies. They are already in talks with China. Washington politicians have done little more than delay the inevitable collapse of world trust in the U.S. banking system for yet another time. U.S. debt levels are unsustainable, as they are well aware. To put it simply, they are extending it for as long as they can. A new international monetary system is being considered in light of the US dollar's precarious position as the world's reserve currency. A new global currency is supposedly on its way, according to them. Despite the lack of a formal announcement or endorsement from the G20, the globe is steadily progressing toward a de facto gold standard. As a result, some nations are secretly switching to a gold-backed system, while the other G20 leaders have no idea. Soros himself is responsible for this. In my opinion, the system is fundamentally flawed and requires reconstruction. Unfortunately, we are still in the dark about how badly our current system has failed. Therefore, you should make one from scratch right this second. The ruling class is acting in this way. The world is turning its back on them as they construct a new financial structure. Plus, the real estate market, what did I say about that? There was a 45% drop from 2019 levels in the number of mortgage applications. The home buyers' strike persists. No effect from the Fed's rate reduction. And you know what transpired? Everyone is sick of it now. Top-of-the-market prices aren't appealing to buyers. Home buyers are unwilling to part with such large sums of money. As you may be aware, the home's valuation remained unchanged. The dollar's value declined. Yes, it is correct. Back in 2008, I spent $100,000 on the house I'm currently living in. I believe I purchased my current home at the very bottom of the 2008 market meltdown. It's worth more than $200,000. I didn't put much effort on it. I failed to increase its worth. The only change that occurred was a decline in the value of the US dollar, which is directly related to the current state of home prices. A re-evaluation of all things is imminent. My video would not have been seen without you. Thank you for watching my channel and for subscribing. I will see you later.